welcome to the frickin' news. I'm your host, Glenn Fricker, and our top story this evening, in a revelation that will surprise absolutely nobody who's been to a concert recently, monopoly ticket retailer Ticketmaster has been caught with their collective dicks in their hands. Last July, reporters from the CBC and Toronto Star went undercover to Ticket Summit 2018, a ticket convention at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. To quote the CBC, company representatives told them that Ticketmaster's resale division turns a blind eye to scalpers who use ticket buying bots and fake identities to snatch up tickets and then resell them on the site for inflated prices. Those pricey resale tickets include extra fees for Ticketmaster. Crab's balls, they're not even trying to make it look like they frown on this. Apparently, the sneaky bastards have been using a web tool to allow scalpers to sync purchases with resales. It's called Trade Desk, and that allows the unethical bastards out there to buy tickets and then immediately repost them on a site like StubHub. And if that person has 10, 20, or 1,000 other fake accounts, all buying 6 to 8 tickets, Ticketmaster simply doesn't give a fuck. Why? Because they get a fee not only from the initial sale, but the resale as well. They're basically charging twice for the same ticket. Now, on paper, Ticketmaster is supposed to prevent this sort of thing. But Ticketmaster Resale conveniently doesn't share reports or names with Ticketmaster headquarters. This, according to the Toronto Star. It's not like Ticketmaster wrote Trade Desk on purpose to assist with scalping or anything like that. Oh wait, that's exactly what they did! Hey, why sell a ticket only once when you can get a piece of what the scalper is making too? It's just too good to be true. And because there's no competition whatsoever in the ticket selling business, the consumer is left with no choice. Even though monopolies are supposedly illegal, yet Ticketmaster is one. Still trying to figure out how that's allowed. I don't know, you guys tell me. How the hell is a ticket monopoly allowed to exist in today's so-called free market? And how's the consumer supposed to protect itself? They can't! Want a ticket to an event? Well, there's a good chance it's already sold out. Case in point, Greta Van Fleet. Their career is really taking off. They're gaining quite a following, and that's great because we need some new rock and roll. I just saw Deep Purple a few weeks ago and they looked like they escaped from a retirement home. And played like it too. Time to pack it in, guys, otherwise you'll wind up having your next tour sponsored by Depends Undergarments. Anyway, Greta Van Fleet. They just announced a show in their hometown of Detroit at the Fox Theater on December 27th. Within minutes, the event conveniently sold out. But not to worry, plenty of tickets from verified resellers exist. And Ticketmaster effortlessly connects you to them for the low price of $120 each. And those are for nosebleed seats. Want something up close, you'll be looking at more than $400. Tickets reappearing on scalping sites like StubHub and Vivid Seats have plenty of affordable seats, but those are only singles. Want a pair? That'll be $110 each if you want to sit next to someone that you know. So, what can the consumer do about it? Well, not a whole hell of a lot, apparently. There's not much political will to get anything done or to enforce existing laws. And as long as the consumer is willing to pay outrageous prices for a ticket, the scalping will continue. The choice is ultimately up to you. Will you choose to be a victim, pay above the face value for a ticket, and be gouged? Or will you come to your senses and realize that paying scalper rates just simply isn't worth it? The more people that stand up and say no, fuck you to the scalpers means that these scumlords go out of business. And that can't happen fast enough. Oh yeah, before I go, I'd like to mention that I'll be appearing this Sunday, September the 23rd at AES Canada's State of the Sound event in Toronto, Ontario at Pinewood Studios. Come hang out and we'll talk about the joys of making modern music and cool gear. And yes, they have discount rates for students. All right, that's it for this episode. I am out of here. And remember, just say go fuck yourself to the ticket scalpers out there.